Hi guys, I'm Surabhi and I'm from Nepal. I'm a second year MDP Masters in Development Practice candidate at Humphrey School of Public Affairs, and as my Judd Fellowship experience, I was in Kenya during the summer from June to August. I was in a team of three and we worked as student consultants to a company called Kumaza. Kumaza is a micro-forestry company that is based in the coast, and it works with smallholder farmers from low-income backgrounds, basically in arid and semi-arid lands, owning those small tracts of lands, and they partner with these farmers to plant trees as a long-term investment, so that these farmers are contributing towards Kenya's 10% tree cover by 2030 goal, and also so that they get like a extra source of income, because there is an evident like huge market for wood in Kenya. For this research, we did a feasibility study to assess whether what Kumaza is doing in the coast and the kind of microforestry slash agroforestry model that they use in the coast would adapt or would be feasible in the central and eastern parts of Kenya. This means that they're working with a model in the coast, and they wanted to assess whether farmers would be willing to partner with them in the same way, given that central and eastern regions have very different agroecological conditions and more favorable land for just trees and tree growth. So for this feasibility study, we went to three sites, basically covering most of Tharaka Nithi County and Kirinyaga County and Nyandarua. And we also went to Nyeri and Muranga counties. We talked to a lot of farmers. We talked to a lot of KFS, that's Kenya Forest Service employees. And we talked to a lot of people that were involved in the wood market to assess what kind of market there is for wood, if farmers would be willing to work with a company like Kumaza, and generally like their willingness to invest in trees, given that it's a long-term investment and they wouldn't get the returns as soon as they would if they were planting other crops or like other short-term agriculture practices. So this meant that we were traveling around Kenya, getting a taste of all the different kind of cultures and just like farming practices. I felt that this was a very enriching experience for me because I'd never been to sub-Saharan Africa or just the African continent in general, and I felt that this like experience of being in a completely new place and yet finding some kind of feeling of home was the best part of the trip for me, and it just was a life-changing experience because I'd never been exposed to these kind of cultures, and just the whole feeling of being a Muzungu, that's a foreigner, and yet being a part of their community was great. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, would like to thank Judd for this experience. And yeah, it was life-changing. I recommend people to do these kind of things, just like go out of their comfort zone and have this experience, so that you get to be a better person somehow.